And now, in foreshadowing news, officials at the Pacific Nuclear Research Facility say they totally know where 100% of their plutonium is, and that there's no reason to worry about the teleprompter.
Zero reason.
There's no reason for anyone to worry, especially about the Germans. Nobody worry about the Germans or about plutonium. That is all.
Ring. Phone ring.
Hey, Doc.
Marty, is that you? Are you sneaking around my house when I'm not there?
Yeah, it's fine. I found your drugs.
Oh.
Doc, where are you?
Marty, don't you mean, when am I?
What?
Never mind. Listen, can you meet me at Twin Peaks Mall tonight at 1:15 a.m.? I've made a super great breakthrough that I'll need your assistance.
Wait a minute, Doc. Did you say 1:15 in the morning?
Yeah, that's an appropriate time for a middle-aged professor to meet with a 17-year-old, right?
Well, yeah, sure. But what's going on? I mean, where have you been all week?
I've been working. I'll see you tonight. Don't forget now, 1:15 a.m., Twin Peaks Mall.
Right.
Cuckoo. Cuckoo. Oh, is that my human-sounding alarm clock I hear?
Yeah, it says it's 8 o'clock.
Ha! My experiment worked! It's exactly 25 minutes slow.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me it's 8:25?
Precisely.
Damn, I'm late for school.
At school.
Here I am. Jennifer! My longtime stunningly beautiful, inappropriate female girlfriend!
Marty, don't go this way. Principal Strickland is looking for you. He's trying to make the school a place for learning.
Bullshit.
Yeah, he's doing this thing where he wants students to be in class.
You know, this time it wasn't my fault, Jennifer. The doc's human-sounding cuckoo clock is 25 minutes slow.
Doc, might I understand that you're still hanging around with Dr. Emmett Brown?
Yeah?
Let me give you a nickel's worth of advice, young man.
Don't hit.
This so-called Dr. Brown is dangerous. He's a real nutcase. How is it that a 17-year-old high school student gets to be friends with a crazy, deranged nuclear scientist like Doc Brown?
That's 4 hits and a genital touch. What did he ever do to you? Oh my God.
I didn't want to get into that at that very moment. The memories were all too painful. Suffice it to say that once upon a time there was a young principal ready to let love into his heart. And once he let it in, he found that it was coated in barbed wire. And the young principal was never the same after that. No, he would never let love in again. He would not make that mistake twice. No, sir. You've got a real attitude problem, McFly. You're a slacker. You remind me of your father. Your father was a slacker, too.
All right. You got chips for every shoulder, don't you?
I'm a public school administrator.
Fair enough.
A public school administrator who's been hurt emotionally. By the way, I noticed your band has an audition after school today. Don't even think about it, McFly. You don't stand a chance. You're too much like your old man. You'll never amount to anything.
Have you ever considered a career change? It seems like supporting students isn't your strong suit.
I don't know how to do anything but walk around and scowl and drink coffee.
Yeah. Failing at the coffee part.
While being haunted by ghosts from the past. Ghosts of what could have been.
Wow. He seems so tortured.
Whatever. He's just a minor character here. Let's refocus.
Hey!
Fucking go. Jennifer. We haven't had a lot of success.
Oh, Marty, your band is so good, though. With all the guitar and the sounds. You're so great, big guy.
No. I'm never gonna get a chance to play in front of anybody.
Nothing turns a girl on like a self-defeating act.
I know. That's why I keep doing it. I don't think I'm cut out for music.
You're good, Marty. You're so good. Unless you think it's time to stop, then you should totally stop making those sounds from your guitar. Are you ready to stop?
I don't think I can take any more rejection. Jesus, I'm starting to sound just like my old man.
You sure are.
Fuck.
At least he's letting you borrow the car tomorrow
Oh, yeah.
night. Does your mom know we're spending the night together?
No! Get out of town! My mom thinks I'm going camping with the guys. My mother would freak out if she knew I was spending an unsupervised night naked with you in our car. And I'd get this lecture about how she never did that kind of stuff when she was a kid. I mean, I think she was born a nun.
You have a brother and a sister. She had sex at least 3 times.
No, they're twins. It was twice.
Save the clock tower! Save the clock tower! 30 years ago, lightning struck that clock tower, and the clock hasn't run since. We at the Plot Preservation Device Society think it should be preserved exactly the way it was as part of our history and heritage.
Why are you in our school?
More foreshadowing, setting up things for later or earlier. Save the clock tower. Save the clock.
Here, there's a quarter. Okay, your hair's on back.
A quarter! The tower is saved! I can go home now! Funds are raised! I hate high schoolers! Here, take this flyer and put it in your pocket, frontwards or backwards, because it doesn't really fucking matter which way it goes. Put it in your pocket and save it for later. Don't ever take it out just in case you travel back in time.
Frontwards or backwards?
Either way is perfectly
Very
fine.
versatile.
It's meant to go either way in your pocket or your hand. Save the clock tower! Save the clock tower!
Right.
Save the clock tower! Save it! The clock tower.
Where were we?
Right about here.
Save the clock tower!
You already got us.
Did I give you a flyer in case you travel back in time?
You took his away.
Wow! I'm amazing. Save the clock tower. You hold on to this, just in case you should travel back in time. Save the clock tower.
Should we try again, or is he going to come back?
The mange kind of put me off.
Later on, at Marty's house.
The Eric Stoltz version.
I can't believe you loaned me a car without telling me it had a blind spot. I could have been killed.
Now, Biff.
Any blind spot before when I would drive it. Hi, son, again.
What? Are you blind, McFly? It's there. How else do you explain that wreck that it got me into?
Now, Biff, I can assume that your insurance is going to pay for the damage?
Your car, your insurance. Besides, insurance is for idiots and cancer patients. What I want to know is who is going to pay for this shirt. It got beer spilled all over it when that pole jumped out in front of me. I got this shirt at a meet and greet for Dixie Raines, my favorite porn star. You ever see her in anything?
Not yet.
No, it's good. You should look her up on that phone.
I will.
Yeah. She's in my favorite mystery porn, Lego My Ego, The Case of the Blue Waffles.
Oh, I definitely.
No, McFly, shut your mouth. This is an education. I'm trying to teach a boy something. Oh, she's also in my second favorite. It's an agriculture-themed porn. It's called Citrus Farmer 7, The Lemon Party.
I'll look that up on this phone.
Those two aren't real.
They are real. Shut up, McFly. Look them up right now. All of you, look them up. You want those things in your search history. McFly, your shoes untied. Don't be so gullible, McFly.
Okay.
What are you looking at, butthead? You got nothing but buttheads in your house. Look, I gotta go. Tell your mom I said hello. Oh, also tell her I sent.
Okay, bye now. How I know what you're gonna say, son. And you're right. But Biff just happens to be my supervisor, and I'm afraid I'm not very good at confrontations.
The car, Dad. I mean, he wrecked it. He totaled it. I needed that car tomorrow night, Dad. I mean, do you have any idea how important this was? Do you have any clue?
Sorry, what? I was thinking about lemon parties. Might have to look those up.
Is it
too.
real or not?
I'm not sure. But we'll find out together, son.
Hi, Mom.
Marty, while you were in here talking with the boys, Jennifer Parker called you twice.
Oh, cool.
I don't like her, Marty. Any girl who calls a boy is just asking for trouble. Calling leads to hanging out. Hanging out leads to eye contact. Eye contact leads to deep breathing. Deep breathing leads to hyperoxygenation. Hyperoxygenation leads to serotonin production.
That's
And,
scientific.
well, I don't have to tell you what happens then.
What, Mom? There's
Boning! It's boning.
Mom, there's nothing wrong with a girl calling a boy.
I think it's terrible. Girls chasing boys. When I was your age, I never chased a boy or called a boy or sat in a parked car with a boy or let a boy touch my glistening naughty bits.
I know.
That's right. No one's touched her naughty bits in years.
That's not my fault.
If I can't call anybody, how am I supposed to meet somebody, Ma?
Well, it will just happen. Like the way I met your father.
Regretted it ever since.
So I should just follow Grandpa around with the car? Hope he hits somebody, right?
If your grandpa hadn't hit your father and killed him, then none of you would have your father seemed so helpless, like a lost little puppy, and at the time my heart went out to him.
Yeah, Mom, I know. You told me this story a million times. You felt sorry for him, so you decided to go with him to the fish under the sea dance.
No!
Am I
It
not
was the
real?
enchantment under the sea dance. Not the fish under the sea dance. Doesn't matter. It was the night of the terrible thunderstorm. Remember, George? Your father kissed me for the very first time on the dance floor. It was then I realized I was going to spend the rest of my life with him. You should really pay attention to these details, just in case you ever travel back in time.
That night at the Twin Peaks Mall.
I'm here.
Welcome to my latest experiment. It's the one I've been waiting for all my life.
You invented a DeLorean brand armchair? I think those already existed.
But, I hope you don't mind, but I invited these fine folks to watch.
They've been here, I think, so. That's, I mean, you're not supposed to acknowledge them. I think that's breaking the fourth wall. It's not okay.
I'm breaking all sorts of things tonight, Marty. Theatrically, temporally, statutory.
Not tonight. I'm not ready.
That's fine. I was kind hoping you'd say that anyway. Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing in the parking lot of Twin Peaks Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m. exactly. And this is temporal experiment number 7. This is a homeless man that I found sleeping behind a dumpster.
You may call me Grand Master Tyrannosaur.
Okay.
Sit on the chair. Have a seat. There you go. Hold on to this.
Is this where you put the cream for my untreated genital condition?
Yeah, just root around in the glove compartment there. You bet. Please note that his clock is in exact synchronization with my control watch.
Also, I have an erection or two.
Whoa!
Hypothesis confirmed. Have a good trip.
Ah! Are you driving it with a remote control?
If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Doc, you cussed.
What? I'm gonna do a lot more than that tonight, Marty. Watch this! What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds.
Doc, you disintegrated Grandmaster Tyrannosaur.
Oh, calm down, Marty. He's fine. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of Grandmaster Tyrannosaur and the chair are both completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
Ha ha ha! The appropriate question is, when the hell are they?
Don't say that again. It makes you sound like a douchebag.
Marty, I sent him into the future.
What?
1 minute into the future to be exact. At exactly 1:21 a.m., we should catch up with him and the time machine. Whoa! Look out!
Doc, you almost let me get hit by that chair.
You did get hit by it the first 6 times we tried.
What?
Science isn't always perfect, Marty. Sometimes it's messy. Very, very messy.
Oh, that was a hell of a ride. Thank you very much. And yes, I will subscribe to your newsletter.
Grand Master Tyrannosaur's clock is exactly 1 minute behind mine.
He's all right.
Ha! He's fine. And he's completely unaware that anything happened. As far as he's concerned, the trip was instantaneous. That's why his watch is exactly 1 minute behind mine. He skipped over that minute to instantly arrive at this moment in time.
You are right. As far as I'm concerned, the trip was to blame the puss. If you'll excuse me, there are some bushes over here that seem to need me to pee on them and perhaps vomit on them also. Over here.
Come on, Marty. I'll show you how the time machine works.
Okay.
First, hold this.
Okay.
First, you turn the time circuits on.
Okay.
All right. This readout here tells you where you're going. This one tells you where you are.
Uh-huh.
This one tells you where you were.
Uh-huh.
This one tells you when breakfast is ready.
Oh.
This one tells you when you're going to die. This one tells you where you're going to be, as well as where you were just a minute ago. You input the destination here on this keypad.
Okay.
Say you want to witness the birth of Christ.
This can take you there?
No, it doesn't travel through both space and time.
Oh, yeah, I'm a fucking idiot.
That would be ridiculous.
I'm an idiot.
You're being absolutely unreasonable. No. Once you arrive at the year 0, you'd have to arrange your own series of donkeys to actually get you to the right location.
Back then they didn't use the same calendar they did. They didn't know they were living in the year 0. They probably called it something else. How does your car take that into account when you enter in the destination time? Not so fucking stupid now, am I?
You could also travel to colonial times.
Ignoring it. Just ignoring it. Cool.
Now, I suppose if you wanted to stay local, you could go to, I don't know, say November 5th, 1955.
Well, that sounds very arbitrary.
Marty, that's the day I invented time travel. I remember it vividly. I was standing naked on the edge of the toilet, just about to finish the rigging. I slipped. I hit my head on the edge of the sink. When I came to, I had a revelation. A picture in my head. A picture of this, Marty. Ha!
Oh!
This, Marty, is what makes time travel possible. This is the flux. Yeah, that's how you use it.
Yeah.
This is the flux capacitor.
Flux capacitor. Should it be connected to the chair in some way? Probably.
Probably. Shut up, it's a cool problem.
Fair enough.
Marty, it's taken me almost 30 years and my entire family fortune and a trip to Spencer Gifts to realize the vision of that day. 30 years. My God, has it been that long? Things have certainly changed around here. I remember when this was all farmland as far as the eye could see. Old man Peabody owned all of this. He had this crazy idea about breeding pine trees with Doberman pinchers.
Doc, I think you're losing focus here. This is heavy, Doc. This is great. I mean, does it run on regular gasoline?
No, unfortunately, Marty, it requires something with a little more kick. Plutonium.
Plutonium! You telling me this sucker's nuclear?
No, Marty, this is an electric chair.
Not better!
Listen, I need a nuclear reaction to generate the 1.21 gigawatts of electricity that I need.
What?
Gigawatts, Marty, gigawatts.
What? I didn't know that was a real unit of measurement. Doc, you don't just walk into a store and ask for plutonium. I mean, did you rip this off?
Well, of course, from a group of German nationalists.
Oh.
They wanted me to build them a bomb, so I took their plutonium and in turn gave them a shiny bomb case full of used pinball machines.
Oh, Jesus, Doc.
Look, there's no way this could backfire, Marty. The German people are well known for their highly sophisticated senses of humor. Now, are you ready to go back?
Back where?
Back to the future!
Are you just cramming the name of the movie in where it doesn't belong? Is that what you're doing?
Felt right.
Okay, wait. You're going to the future, Doc?
That's right. 25 years to the future. I've always dreamed of seeing the future, Marty. I'm very curious to see who wins the next 25 World Series.
So you're going to the future.
Back to the future.
So there's a trigger word. Future.
Back to the future.
Now I know how to steal from you.
That's fine. I'll just go back and...
Future.
Oh, back to the... Marty, knock it off. Trying to tell you how I'm going to just make a boatload of money by, rigging games.
Okay, so you're going back to the future for sport. Don't do it again. You're going back for the sports, not to see what technological advances they've had or what medical breakthroughs we've experienced, maybe to see what political and economic landmines could be avoided with proper preparation.
That's a great idea. I should also pay attention to that stuff. Sure. That's why you're not the scientist, Marty.
Wait, Doc.
Kills found me. I don't know how, Marty, but they found me. Run, Marty, run!
Those are the ones.
Who do you think? The Germans!
Oh, holy shit! Watch out, Doc! That one's got a freeze ray! Doc, no!
Now we get the other one.
I'll just scoot around as fast as possible because it's not in a normal chair!
Oh, no, that one seemed to have gotten away.
This chase grows tiresome.
Good enough. We got one of them. I call that a good day.
I say we go celebrate a successful assassination with a cafe latte.
It is like you are reading my mind.
Maybe some interpretive dance.
Let us do that.
Okay. We're not going to follow any more orders today.
No, we dance.
I want to be a cowboy. Yippee-ki-yay!
In a cafe in the year 1955,
gotta be a dream. I'd never walk 2 miles into town in real life.
Hey, you gonna order something, kid?
Yeah, give me a tab.
Tab? I can't give you a tab unless you order something.
Okay, give me a Pepsi free.
You want a Pepsi? You're gonna have to pay for it.
Well, just give me something without sugar in it, okay?
Hey, no problem.
What?
Here's something without sugar. These are rocks.
I
I've got some more rocks to give you. These are things that don't have any sugar in my 1955 delicatessen fountain shop. Wait.
You had all these in your pocket and more. And there's more.
That's all of the rocks that I have at my delicatessen.
Hey, McFly, what do you think you're doing?
Biff?
Talking to you, McFly.
Oh!
Hello, McFly, you bug, are you home? Hello?
Hey, Biff, how are you doing?
You got my homework finished, McFly?
Well, I figured since it wasn't due till Monday,
Hello, McFly, hello. I'm not paying you to think, I'm paying you to do my homework.
You're not paying me at all.
Look, not beating you up is payment. I gotta have time to recopy it, McFly. What would happen? What would happen if I handed in my homework in your handwriting, huh? I'd get kicked out of school. You wouldn't want that to happen, would you?
Kinda.
Would you?
Of course not, Biff. No, I wouldn't want that to happen. I'll tell you, I'll finish it up tonight and run it over first thing tomorrow morning.
That sounds... What are you looking at, butthead? Look. Not too early though, okay? I sleep in on Sundays. Oh, McFly, your shoe's untied. Oh, so gullible, McFly. Don't be so gullible.
Okay, I won't.
Oh, by the way, I don't want to see you in here anymore, ever again. Got it? You make like a tomato and scoot.
What the fuck?
Okay, bye now.
So, hey, kid, you want anything else?
I'm done with the rocks, for one thing.
You want me to take the rocks back?
Please take them back. Do you
Okay.
got any more restaurants around here? Do you have a Jack in the Box anywhere?
Hey, I don't play with toys.
What about a Domino's?
What did I just tell you?
Oh, Jesus. KFC?
What?
Chili's?
What, do you want an omelet in there or something?
Papa John's?
My dad's name is Steven.
How about a Subway?
This is in New York City, kid.
Olive Garden?
I love gardens too.
IHOP?
Good for you, not me. Give it up.
Pollos Hermanos?
Oh, they shut down when their founder was killed? These restaurant jokes doing anything for you?
They're all right.
Later on, out on the street.
Oh no! Look out down! Not again!
Damn it! Stella! Another one of these damn kids jumped out in front of my car! Get the shovel! Oh! Wait! This one's not dead! Damn it! Come on out here, help me take him in the house!
Later on, in Lorraine's bedroom.
Mom, shh, is that you?
There.
Mom?
Now just relax. You've been asleep for almost 4 days.
Oh.
Shh. I gave you sponge baths every 3 hours. I was very thorough.
Thanks.
Don't worry. I've held you against my bosom to keep you warm. I've kept you safe from the terrible time travel. You're safe here in 1955.
How did you know all that stuff?
My name's Lorraine!
No!
It's Lorraine!
No!
Yes, it is!
No!
Later! At 1955 Doc Brown's house.
I'm here. Hey, Doc.
Don't say a word, don't say a word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know anything about you.
No, but Doc, Doc.
No, don't tell me anything.
Doc.
Shh.
Doc.
No, you.
Doc, you.
I'm gonna read your thoughts. Now let's see, you've come from a great distance.
Kinda.
Don't tell me. You're actually a horse wearing a human suit.
I don't know how you got that.
No, not a word. Quiet, are you a robot here to protect someone called Sarah Connor in the future?
Weirdly closer. Doc, I am from the future. I came here in a time machine that you invented. Now I need your help to get back to the year 1985.
My God, do you know what this means?
No?
It means that fall in the bathroom didn't really give me psychic powers. Damn it, I was really looking forward to having psychic powers.
Doc, you missed the headline here. You invented a time machine.
Oh, I haven't invented any time machine.
You did. I'm telling the truth, Doc. You gotta believe me.
So tell me, future boy, who's president of the United States in 1985?
Ronald Reagan.
That is a terrible idea! Ronald Reagan, the actor? Ha! Then who's vice president? Bozo the Clown?
Who is that? Wait, Doc, the bruise on your head. I know how you did that. You were standing on your toilet about to do something autoerotic. And you fell and you hit your head on the sink. And that's when you came up with the idea for the flux capacitor, which makes time travel possible.
You mean I finally invented something that works?
Yeah, you bet your ass it works. I just need your help to get it working again, so I can go back home. You have to generate 1.21 gigawatts. 1.21 gigawatts of electricity. What's a gigawatt?
How could I have been so careless? 1.21 gigawatts.
Yeah.
1.21 gigawatts? 1.21 gigawatts! What is it? How am I going to generate that kind of power, future boy? It can't be done.
Doc, all we need is a... Hey, wait, whoa, no. No, you're still in the scene.
It's impossible.
Doc, look, all we need is a little plutonium.
Oh, I'm sure that in 1985, plutonium is available at every corner drugstore. But in 1955, it's a little harder to come by. Marty, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you're stuck here.
Whoa, Doc, I can't be stuck here. I got a life in 1985.
Marty, I'm sorry, but the only power source capable of generating 1.21 gigawatts of electricity is a bolt of lightning, and that would do the trick, but unfortunately you never know when or where a bolt of lightning is going to strike. You just don't have any idea how to find out when those things happen. It's impossible. I'm sorry, our best science can possibly determine when and where a bolt of lightning is going to strike, because they just happen anytime.
Doc, you did a good job stalling there.
Stalling.
What about this? You can just read that if you want.
Amazing improv troupe.
No, not that one. Read that one.
Marty, this is it.
Yeah.
This is the answer. It says here that a bolt of lightning is going to strike the clock tower precisely at 10:04 p.m. next Saturday night.
Oh, I've read it. You don't need to read it to me again.
Well, I'm a visual learner, Marty. It helps me to hear it out loud while I'm reading it. Your future flyers are remarkably specific with their information. No. If we could somehow harness this bolt of lightning and channel it into the flux capacitor, it just might work. Marty, next Saturday night, we're sending you back to the future!
Made sense that time. 1955 for a week. You guys have hookers and cocaine, right?
Coca-Cola?
No, like,
Toothpaste?
okay. No? Okay. Well, yeah, I could see the sights.
Oh, no.
Go out on the town.
No, but Marty, you must not leave this house. You must not see anybody or talk to anyone at all. Anything you do could have serious repercussions on future events. There's no way you're leaving. Do you understand?
Uh-oh.
Marty,
Uh-oh.
have you interacted with anybody else today besides me?
Yeah, I pushed my dad out of the front of a car, and my mom tried to give me a blowjob.
Great Scott!
Is that bad?
It's not good, Marty. It's not good. Do you have a photograph that clearly shows you and your siblings, Marty?
Oh, I think so.
Full body, if you got it.
Well, let me see.
As scantily clad as possible.
Well, they're not. What?
Never mind.
Here we go.
Oh, great, yes. Oh, a real prop, thank God. Just as I thought, Marty. Look at your brother.
His head's gone. It's like it's been erased.
Erased from existence.
Huh?
That's how it happens, Marty. Head first, and gradually, but not at all at once, as you might think. And there's nothing in place to protect you from temporal paradox as a time traveler. That's not how time travel works, Marty. I don't know why you're so stupid. Your older brother will gradually disappear from this photograph, and your sister will follow, and unless you repair the changes, you'll be next.
They're older than me. Why wouldn't I go first? Because that's...
Time travel is complicated, Marty.
Doc, this is pretty heavy.
Weight has nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Later, at the high school,
Shape up, McFly. You're a slacker. You know that? You want to be a slacker for the rest of your life?
I don't know, I haven't given it any thought.
Okay, Marty. You talk to George. I'll distract the principal.
Okay. Hey, George, come look at this. What's that shit, huh?
So, would you be interested in a little personal scientific experimentation?
My first week in a new town and job, and I'm all alone. Nobody has shown me the slightest bit of personal kindness yet. And even though I've just been through a bad breakup, I feel ready to open up my heart again and give it a shot. Even though I know I shouldn't. I've always fallen in love too fast and played too hard and loose with love. But I've got a feeling about this one.
Yeah.
Let me show you around my office.
Oh, great Scott.
So this is fun, but hey, you remember me, right, George? I'm the guy who saved your life, right?
Yeah, sure,
no,
but
we can't look at that anymore. No, it's done. It's gone. It's gone.
Okay.
Okay, good. Hey, there's somebody I'd like you to meet that I don't know where she's entering from. There she is. George, this is my good friend, Lorraine. Lorraine, meet George McFly, my other good friend.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Mission accomplished.
I'm sorry, I have to go.
Okay, bye-bye.
Doc, she didn't even look at him. What happened to Principal Strickland?
Oh, don't worry about it. I took care of him. It's fine. It's fine. He's gonna be okay. I made some promises, Marty. Listen. This is more serious than I thought, Marty. Apparently your mother is amorously infatuated with you instead of your father.
Hold on a minute. You telling me my mother's got the hots for me?
Precisely.
This is heavy.
There's that word again. Why are things so so heavy in the future.
It's just a cloak.
Well, but is there a problem with the Earth's gravitational pull? No, wait, I don't want to know. The only way we're going to get those two to successfully meet is if they're alone together. So you got to get your father and mother to interact at some sort of social...
Well, you mean like a date?
Oh, right!
Well, there's a fish undersea dance they're supposed to go to, where they kiss for the first time or something. Is that the kind of thing you're talking about? Right, kind of? Right?
Are you even interested in saving your own existence?
Later on,
So anyway, George, now Lorraine, she really likes you. She told me to tell you that she wants you to ask her to the big dance.
That's a lot of secondhand information.
You bet it is. All you gotta do is go over there and ask her.
What, right here, right now? In the cafeteria? What if she said no? I don't know if I can take that kind of a rejection. Besides, looks like she'd rather go with somebody else.
Who, the book?
Biff.
Oh.
Leave me alone.
Come on, you want it. You know you want it. And you know you want me to give it to you via the tongue.
Shut your filthy mouth. I am not that kind of girl.
Maybe you are and you just don't know it yet.
Maybe.
My tongue will solve the mystery.
Get your meat hooks off of me.
Hey, you heard her. She said, get your meat. Oh, please.
So what's it to you, butthead, huh? Look, you caught me in a good mood. I'm busy romancing my lady, so today I'm gonna cut you a break. One day special, today only. So why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
It's not. How do you say that?
All right, hey Lorraine.
Biff.
Don't tell him.
That way.
Fuck me with a corn cob!
George, did you see that? She doesn't want to go with Biff.
I would love to ask Lorraine out, but I don't know how to do
Just
it.
say anything, George. Just say whatever comes to mind.
Ain't his butt.
Not,
The only thing that comes to my mind.
not that. Don't say that. So I wonder I was ever born, George. I mean, Jesus.
What?
Nothing. Look, okay, tell her, destiny has brought you together. Tell her she's the most beautiful girl you've ever seen. That, her eyes are like swimming pools that you just want to dive right into. And that, you hope there's no chlorine in there.
Hope so.
Just something like that. Girls like that stuff. What are you doing, George?
Oh, I'm writing this down. This is good stuff.
No, don't fucking do that.
that night at the cafe,
Lorraine, my density has popped me to you.
What?
What I meant to say was,
Hey, don't I know you from somewhere?
yeah, I'm George McFly. And we're soul plates.
Oh.
When I think of you, my lions become enraged and my mouth parts. Drip.
No.
What?
McFly! I thought I told you not to come in here anymore.
Oh, well, Biff, here's the...
Hey, Biff, what's that?
What's what?
Look over there.
What was that supposed to accomplish?
Well, you see the thing is, Biff,
due to our limited special effects budget, we recreate the following action sequence using the Wolverine action figure, a McDonald's toy skateboard, a Hot Wheels that belongs to John's son, a tube of yogurt, and a Bratz doll.
I'm coming after you, McFly,
No!
in my pink car.
That's the guy that my dad almost smashed with his car.
Look at me riding a skateboard. I'm blowing your minds. Take that, 1955 society. Ah!
Get him. His blatant disregard for preserving the timeline will not stand. I mean,
Take me somewhere.
Gar, Biff angry, Biff smash.
He's an absolute dream. I will be thinking about this tonight during my breakfast time.
I'm gonna get you, McFly.
No, you're not.
You can hide behind whatever audience member you want.
Help me, Jen.
Not a new one. I swear, I will make his internal organs become external.
Well, no.
No, Tim, help me.
All right.
Help me.
Look, come close.
I got this.
Ah!
Oh no! Oh, it's terrible. Oh.
Skateboards! Ah!
I'm gonna find out where he lives and sex him so hard that my children will feel
Nope.
it.
Later, at Doc Brown's 1955 bachelor pad.
Listen, Doc, I need to tell you something about the future.
Oh, please, Marty, don't tell me. No man should know too much about their own destiny. I could endanger my own existence, just as if you have endangered yours. Unless you happen to know anything about the World Series.
That sounds like bullshit. But whatever, your funeral.
Marty, I think I figured out how to send you back to the future. Listen, instead of going, what is this? Is this
Number two,
very uncalled for,
you're
Marty?
the secondary main character.
I'm trying to.
Say whatever I want.
You can be as bold as you need to, but I'm trying to help you here, Marty. Cut me some goddamn slack, you
Fine.
son of a bitch.
What is that?
Here's the door. Listen. Oh, Marty! It's your mother! Somehow she found you. She tracked you. I mean, it's your mommy-o.
I'm just coming over here for my picture that I dropped. Thank you, Lorraine. I will see you later. How did you find me? No.
I followed your scent.
Okay.
Marty, this may seem a little forward, but I was wondering if you would ask me to be enchantment under the sea dance on Saturday.
I don't want to go to the fish place. What about George?
George McFly?
Yeah.
The one with the dripping mouth parts? There's no way I'd ever have him become the father of my children.
Please do.
He's an inferior genetic specimen, unlike you. There's something so familiar about your comforting genotype.
Later, at the cafe.
I never picked a fight my entire life.
You're not going to be picking a fight, Daddy-O.
It's the way that you call me daddy, but it's okay.
It'll turn into popular slang at one point, I promise you that. Okay, so you're coming to a rescue, right? You're not going to be in a fight. Let's go over the plan again. 8:55, where am I going to be?
You're gonna be in the car with her.
Right, okay, so around 9 o'clock, she's going to get very angry with me.
Why is she gonna get angry?
Well, because, George, nice girls get angry when guys take advantage of them.
You mean you're gonna go and touch her on her hoonan?
No! George! Look, it's just an act. All right? Okay? So you're strolling through the parking lot. You see us struggling in the car. You walk up. You open the door and you say your line, George. What's your line?
Hey you, get your damn hands off of her. You really think I ought gotta swear.
Yes, definitely. God damn it, you stupid little cock, George. You gotta fucking swear. Okay, so you come up. You punch me in the stomach, right? And I'm down for the count. We live happily ever after. You and Lorraine, and not me. Just you guys.
You make it sound so easy. I just wish I wasn't so scared.
George, there's nothing to be scared of. All it takes is a little self-confidence. You'll be fine. I'm never gonna get to see Jennifer again. I'm gonna die.
Back at
slowly.
Doc Brown's House of Swing.
You know, Marty, I'm gonna be very sad to see you go. You really made a difference in my life.
Thanks.
Just knowing that I'm gonna be around to see 1985. I don't know, it just makes me realize I'm gonna miss having you around. Knowing that you're asleep in the next room, hearing you breathe, your smell. Listen, it's so exciting to know that we're gonna exceed in all of this. That's all I was saying.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really hard waiting 30 years before I get to talk to you about everything that's just happened in the last few days. I'm really gonna miss you, Marty.
I'm gonna miss you too, Doc. No. About the future.
No, Marty. We've already agreed that having information about the future could be extremely dangerous.
No, we didn't agree on that.
Well, I agreed unilaterally. Even if your intentions are good, they could backfire drastically. Whatever you got to tell me, I'm gonna find out through the natural course of time.
But
Time being a flat circle and somehow some sort of phone box. Some sort of.
Okay. All right. That's too much. All right. Dear Doc Brown, on the night you go back in On the night I go back in time. There we go. I got it. You will be shot by terrorists. They are German. I don't know if this is pertinent information or not, but it's better to know than not to know. Please take whatever precautions you may see fit to prevent this terrible disaster. Your friend Marty.
Marty, you've been in the bathroom a long time.
It's personal. Leave me alone.
In the school parking lot the night of the dance.
You mind if we park for a while?
That's a great idea. I'd love to park. Someone may have forgotten to wear underwear. Well, shh, don't speak. Marty, I'm almost 18 years old. It's not like I've never parked before. Marty, you seem so nervous. Is something wrong?
Lorraine, have you ever been in a situation where you needed to act a certain way, and once you got there, you didn't know if you could go through? Stop it. You didn't know if you could go through with it.
Oh, you mean like how you're supposed to act on a date?
Sorta.
I think I know exactly what you mean.
You do? That's great.
You know what?
Awesome.
You know what I do in those situations?
What? Ah!
This is all wrong. I don't know what it is, but when I kiss you, it's like kissing my sister. Not my brother, even. My sister. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't want to talk about it.
Hey, you!
Oh, thank God.
You cost me $300 worth of damage to my toy car.
Yes, I did. Goodbye, Lorraine. See you
That
later.
yogurt doesn't come out of upholstery.
It doesn't.
Look, I'm gonna take it out of your ass. Hold him!
Let him go, babe. You're drunk.
I'm not drunk, I'm high. There's a difference. Wait a minute. What do we have here?
Hey, leave her alone, you bastard.
You gonna hit me again?
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Get him, Marty, get him.
It's not funny, dude.
I've been hit by toothpicks with multiple punch. Look, take him in back. I'll be right there.
Hey.
Well, hello. Engaging octopus mode.
Inside, music room.
I don't know what to do with you. Go in there.
Again? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
one more time.
I'm trapped in a curtain.
What the hell are you doing in my pot smoking room?
Hey, beat it, asshole. This don't concern you.
Who you call an asshole, Peckerwood?
Hey, Voltron, is that a jazz cigarette? I don't want to mess with no reefer, right? Reefer madness is nothing to sneeze at. I'm out of here.
Marvin Berry, Marvin Berry, please help me. I'm trapped by a thin layer of fabric.
Damn it, I cannot deal with another trapped protagonist today.
I'm free.
Back to the party. Where was I?
Someone help me! Please!
Oh, I need a breathe.
Hey, you! Get your goddamn motherfucking shit! Fuck! Son of a bitch! Shit! God damn it!
Those words don't go together. You got the wrong car, McFly.
Look, George, please help me. I'm Lorraine.
Turn around, McFly, and go away. I'm in the middle of something non-consensual here.
It's not. Consensual.
No, Biff. You leave her alone.
Oh, well, when you put it that way. No! Oh, you're asking for it now, and you're gonna get it.
Biff, stop it! Biff, you're breaking his arm! Biff, stop! No! Stop it!
I know I should move, but I can't. This is so slow. What's going on?
Stay there.
Go! No, it's...
New Zealand!
How could I not?
Are you okay?
Better than okay. Rawr.
Inside the dance.
Marvin? Oh, there you are, Marvin. You gotta get back in there and finish the dance.
I would, but I'm really high right now. I'm so deep into the Mary Jane that it's destroyed my ambition and made me eat babies.
Marvin, you gotta play. I'm not. I can't. You gotta. Yes. That's where they kiss for the first time. And if you're not playing, then they can't dance and they can't kiss and they can't hyperoxygenate and I won't. And then if they don't fall in love, then I'm history. And you.
Hey man, I'm not even going to pretend to understand what all that is about. The dance is over unless you know someone else who could play the guitar.
I dabble.
Giddy up then. This is for all you lovers out there.
It's out of tune.
George! Aren't you going to kiss me?
I don't know.
Scram, McFly.
Principal Strickland!
I can't play.
Hey, you alright?
I can't play. What a world. What a world. Oh.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Excuse me.
Yes?
Woo. I'm better.
This is a great song. Me too. You really need to dance to it.
That was really good. Well, thanks for helping out.
No, I have another chord if you want, actually.
No, man, that's okay. We're probably fine.
No, I got it. Here.
Okay.
Let it play.
All right. This is an oldie. It's an oldie where I come from. All right. So, guys, we're going to do some blues riffs in B. Watch me for the changes. Try to keep up, okay? I forgot how the song goes.
This is my favorite.
The point is, my ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. This is a real Chuck Berry song, my ding-a-ling, my
Chuck,
ding-a-ling.
it's your cousin. Your cousin, Marvin Berry. You know that juvenile and non-imaginative novelty sound you're looking for? Well, listen to this.
My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling.
I know that you're an amazing selection, but I think this one has the potential to be your only #1 hit. Seriously.
Marty! Marty!
I want you.
Marty! What? Marty, thank you. You are not good at making music.
Thank you.
I hope you don't mind, but George asked me if he could take me home.
That's great. Good. Lorraine, that's fantastic. I had a feeling about you, too. I had a feeling.
I have a feeling too. Marty, will we ever see you again?
Oh, I guarantee it. Well, good luck, you guys. And one more just random thing. Just if you guys ever have kids and one of them, when he's 8 years old, accidentally cuts off the pinky from his brother with a bandsaw he found in the garage, and the blood gets all over the Berber, and it's just a whole mess. Just be easy on him.
That's weirdly specific. We could just not buy a bandsaw, I guess.
It's true.
That's a good solution.
Marty. That's a good, solid name for a
Third child.
Third child, not
Yeah.
The clock.
This is not the DeLorean.
Where did I?
Found it. Okay. You know what? The old man laid out Biff in one punch and never knew he had it in him. He never stood up to Biff in his life.
Never?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Whoa.
That's not gonna be good.
What's the matter?
No time to worry about it now. We just have to hope that when you get back, that apes aren't in control of society or anything like that. I don't have time to explain the butterfly effect to you right now. I'm gonna send you back to the exact time you left. It'll be like you never went anywhere. Now I painted a white line over there where all those other cars have been run off the road.
Oh.
That's where you start from. I've calculated the distance and wind resistance from the moment the lightning strikes at exactly 7 minutes and 22 seconds. That's when you hit the gas.
Okay. You know, if the slightest little thing goes wrong, we're screwed. You realize that, right? You know that?
Well, I guess that's everything.
Thanks. Okay?
See you in about 30 years.
Or 10 minutes if the slightest little thing goes wrong.
Oh, don't worry. As long as you hit that wire with the connecting hook at precisely 88 miles per hour, the instant the lightning strikes the tower, everything will go fine.
That's what I'm saying. There's no way this should work.
You can be a real asshole sometimes, Marty. What's the meaning of this?
You'll find out in about 30 years.
It's information about the future, isn't it? I warned you about this, kid. The consequences could be disastrous.
Well, that's a risk you'll have to take. Your life depends on it, Doc.
No, I refuse the responsibility.
Then I'll just tell you. Damn it!
Oh, great Scott! Wires are coming unattached all over the place. You're gonna have to believe me on this, Marty. It's all happening back there. You look, but nobody else look back there. All of this is happening. I have to address this, Marty.
Oh.
Once again, in a cost-saving measure aimed at keeping your ticket prices low, we present you the following action sequence in the style of our times as an expository musical chant in the style of 90s supergroup Cake.
A tree fell on the cable outside the clock tower. If it was disconnected, there would be no power. Doc Brown was on the scene and he sprang into action. It was raining really hard. He could get no traction. Marty in the chair, but it would not start. If he couldn't get it going, he could not depart. Lightning time was coming and the sky was flashing. On the controls, Marty's fingers were smashing. The chair finally started and was accelerating. Back at the dance, George was getting some filleting. Ew. Here comes Marty, 88 miles an hour. Doc Brown coming down from the clock tower. Time is growing short, Marty, you can't be lingering. Try not to think about your mom's impending fingering. With Marty approaching at a high rate of speed, the Doc felt the pressure Lorraine wanted to breathe, and at the last second, here came the Doc, completing the circuit and transferring the shock. Flames from the chair left the pavement burned and seared, and as the lightning faded, the DeLorean disappeared.
Back in 1985.
Doc! Oh no! Doc! Ah! You're alive! And bulletproof vest! You read my letter. You tore it up, but you still read it, I guess. That's cool.
Tape, Marty, tape.
Oh.
Hey.
That's science for you. Yeah. I didn't think you would read it with all the talk about space-time continuum and ruining future events and stuff.
You kissed your own mother and invented the sport of skateboarding.
That wasn't on purpose.
I figured everything was screwed up anyway. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going back to the future.
Matt, how far ahead are you going?
Oh, sorry. I just get so excited, Marty. It's good to be alive. Good to be alive.
Yeah.
I figured 25 years ought to be good.
All right, well, look me up when you get there. I guess I'll be about 42. Ancient.
It's not in the script.
Oh.
That's not old. Shut up.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Oh, that's so old.
1955, Marty taught me something.
Hey, Dad. Hey.
Mom! Dad! What are you doing at the mall parking lot at 1:30 in the morning?
This is what people do now. It's almost like someone messed with the timeline and drastically affected culture. I almost forgot. Jennifer Parker called.
Oh.
I sure like her, Marty. She is such a sweet girl. Isn't tonight the night of the big date?
Ooh, wait, what, Mom?
Well, aren't you going up to the lake tonight? You've been planning it for 2 weeks.
Got some condoms in my glove compartment if you need it.
That's very generous.
Yeah. We don't need you to have a baby.
Well, Mom, we talked about this. We're not going to go to the lake. The car's wrecked, right?
Wrecked? When did this happen?
Oh, hang on. Let me check over by the JCPenney. Oh, yeah, see, it's fine. Biff's out there waxing it right now. Now,
I
Biff,
heard my name.
you're damn right. Now, I want 2 coats of wax on it this time, not just one.
I'm just finishing up the second coat right now.
Now,
Oh, God.
Biff, don't con me
Don't slow-mo punch me, please.
if you're lucky.
Okay, look, I'm sorry, Mr. McFly. I mean, I was just starting on the second coat just now.
That's better.
Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna make like an unemployed tornado. Go find a blow job.
You do a good enough job, and I got one of those for you.
Okay, bye-bye now.
Biff, what a character. Always trying to get away with something. You remember that time you tried to sexually harass you in high school?
Ew, assault. Yeah. Yeah, I
What's
remember.
the difference? Those were the days.
Oh, darling. Now, Marty,
Yeah.
do you need any sex tips from your parents? Come
I
on.
think I'm good.
Anal. Do anal.
Not on the first date.
Oh, yes.
Suit
Always.
yourself, but I didn't even know about frenulum torture until I was in my 30s, and it opened a whole new world.
That's a good one.
It is, yes.
Marty! You gotta come back with me!
The fuck is this?
What's his name? Do you know him? We brought him over for dinner.
Yeah, you just gotta go, man. It's funky fresh.
Whatever you say. I mean, Grandmaster Tyrannosaur, sure. One question. What are you talking about? Where are we going that to? That's 2 questions, sorry.
Back
To the future!
Knack! To my cooter.
Didn't know that one. Oh, okay. What's going on? Why is he T here.
Wait, quick, Marty, get in. Get in the chair.
Not again.
Grandmaster T, do you have your medical marijuana?
Mm-hmm. I got it where nobody will ever find it.
No, Doc. I just got here, okay? Jennifer's coming over. We're gonna go explore my frenulum or something. I don't have time for this right now.
Well, bring them both along. This concerns her too.
Wait a minute, Doc. What are you talking about? What happens to us in the future? Do we become assholes or something?
No, Marty. Well, both you and Jennifer you're fine. It's your kids, Marty. Something's got to be done about your kids.
Yeah, you're gonna have to fix them or kill them.
Does he have to come with?
I'm sorry, that's just how time travel works, Marty.
Well, how are we gonna get the chair moving fast enough? There's too many people in the mall parking lot. Maybe we should find a nice road somewhere.
Ha! Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Because we're going back to the future.
That's my line, damn it.
Thank you for watching Back to the